And hello, you bastards. Welcome back. We're back in Minecraft. This is another non-drunken Minecraft. Even though I am drinking, it's not alcohol. It's actually Dr. Pepper. Angie B had a friend come over and stay the weekend, and she drinks Dr. Pepper, but she left her 2-liter here, so I'm drinking the Dr. Pepper because I don't really feel like a Coke. I feel like it's something else. So Dr. Pepper it is. And I just took a drink. So there you go. And I've been procrastinating my ass off. What am I going to do? I've been procrastinating my ass off actually recording things. For the simple fact that I'm getting so goddamn burned out recording. For a while there, it seemed like that was all I was doing, is day in, day out, just recording, and man, it weighs on you after a while, you know. And it's not like there's not millions and millions of other YouTubers that are doing this every day too. I was doing it non-stop, trying to prepare myself for days like this, where I just really didn't feel like recording anything. So now here I am. I am actually 2 weeks caught up on just about everything, except for Mad Max, because Mad Max comes out every other day, or every other weekday, I should say. So, you know, I do have to record some Mad Max, and I just don't feel like it. I can record 4 Mad Maxes tomorrow nights without even blinking, so I'm not worried about it. As far as like my Ghostbusters playthrough, or my I think what else I got going on. Oh shit, there's the one seed there. What am I doing? Jesus. As far as my Ghostbusters playthrough or my Assassin's Creed playthrough, I am caught up until next week on Assassin's Creed. I'm enjoying Assassin's Creed Syndicate, for anybody that doesn't know. Go watch it if you're interested. This is going to be me pimping out my own stuff. But I've been enjoying it so much that I'm not worried about going in and, you know, popping it out as fast as possible. I will probably wind up playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate tomorrow night, which would be Monday. I don't even know what date it is anymore, so don't ask me. I don't even know. I barely even pay attention to that shit. I'm living day to day at this point. I am going to work. I'm still looking for another job. It's amazing how many friggin' interviews I can get, yet I can't get one fucking job out of it to save my life. But yeah, it's just been me living. It's just been me, you know, doing my thing, and I have not really just have not been paying attention to anything at all. Some things I have been paying attention though. I guess we can talk about the newest stuff that has happened within the past week. Besides this monstrosity, which we'll get to in a second. Where am I putting this stuff at, anyways? Oh, yeah. I want to bitch about the PlayStation 4.0. I know I've bitched about it on Reddit, and I know I've bitched about it in, I know I've bitched about it on Facebook. But man, so of course I use the share feature for all my videos on the PlayStation 4. I've said that countless times before. I just don't have a computer that is nice enough to be able to handle trying to record the PS4 through my Elgato. And the share feature, it's a nice feature. It's not the worst, it's not the best, but it's not the worst, and I like it. And one of the things that was changed in the new PlayStation 4.0 is that the the share feature, or the share folder, whatever the fucking hell you want to call it, got updated. It got updated in the worst kind of way, the ugly kind of way. Let's put it that way. Not in the good, oh my god, you guys really did something cool here kind of way. They did it in the, oh my god, why did you do that to me way. Basically what they did was, the way that the old share folder used to be, was that it was a thumbnail of the video, and then beside it, it was all the information of the video. The name of the video, I think there was the amount of time, and then possibly the size. Maybe, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was in a nice, long, little detailed line. So you knew what each individual video was. You had the thumbnail there, and you had the information, and it was good, and you could sort it by name, or you could sort it by file size, or you could sort it by date, and it was a nice thing. There was nothing wrong with it. But for some absurd friggin' reason, the new update changed it to where it's now all thumbnails. They got rid of all the friggin' information that I use to figure out what the hell my stuff is. And it is such a pain in the ass now. I got all these diamonds here. I don't even know what I'm going to do with them yet. I'll put them right here is what I'm going to do. No, I'm going to hold on to them. Fuck it. I don't care. I really don't even care. But for somebody like me that uses nothing but the share feature on the PlayStation 4, even this video, I'm probably going to record 10 to 12 minutes videos just based on this little bit of, this is probably going to be an hour long, maybe 40 minutes. It just depends on how long I want to talk. But it'll probably be 5 videos, that are about, 10, 12 minutes long. And I name every one of my videos. I usually name them, 1, 2, 3. If I know what episode it is of a series, like, say, for instance, Mad Max, I will name it, Mad Max, 13 space 1, Mad Max 13 space 2. You see how that goes. But now, with the new way it is, I have to go in, and instead of being able just to look right on the damn screen to figure out what the name of the damn video is, I actually have to hit options to go into the information. I actually have to hit options and then scroll down to the bottom of the options that I want to information. Then I got to click on information to be able to pull up just what the hell video, or just to pull up what the name of the damn video is. And it's 3 steps that should not be there just because they wanted to make it look nicer. It's like, are you kidding me? Is it really that important of a goddamn thing? So I was like, okay, fine, that's great. Maybe they left something in that I can change it back, and maybe it's not, the biggest goddamn clusterfuck in the world. And there's no way to change it. That it's stuck like that permanently. You cannot hit an option anywhere that, at least that I've seen, and I don't know, maybe they've added it in. They haven't updated it yet, I know that much. So they definitely haven't added anything into it yet. But they haven't added in the option to have the thumbnails or have the details. And man, that really pisses me off. It's the functionality was just fine. Just, why are you killing functionality just to make it look pretty? And it doesn't even really look pretty. It looks like a cluster of thumbnails that you have to guess what the hell the shit is. It's just not good. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it, PlayStation. You really kind of screwed the pooch on that one, man. Change it back, please. And there's other little features too. Other little things that are just kind of chapping my sack about it. When you hit the PlayStation Home button, you know, that takes you back to the main menu, it now comes up as a sidebar, and the sidebar to me is useless. There's nothing on that sidebar besides powering off or what's the other one? The trophy thing, I think, that are kind of cool. I don't even know. Even if I hit the button, I don't even know if it would pop up right, because it might stop the video, because that's what they usually do is whenever you go out to the home, it usually stops the video. But they give you the option to put all this other crap in there. I think there's like some chat thing, and there's I don't even remember. Again, I don't want to pull it up, you know, and then stop the video. But it's just, there's a lot of like what seems to me like useless features, and it's like every time I pull, there's a couple of volume controls for the headphones and for the controllers too, because, you know, controllers have the speakers in them, and that's a nice feature. I like that. That's okay. But as far as, you know, some of the other crap that's on it, it's not good. But God damn it, I can't remember what the hell I was gonna say. Well, yeah, one of the biggest fucking things, the biggest thing that chaps my sack is every time I hit that button and it pulls up that little sidebar to give you the options of what you want to do, it will always pick some random ass thing instead of just going straight to the, you know, close game, which is the way it used to be. And it used to be amazing. You hit the button, you know, give the option to close the game, you close the goddamn game, you go off and you do something else. But now it doesn't do that anymore. Now it picks some random ass thing on that list every single time too. It never goes to the same thing twice. At least for me, it has never gone to the same thing twice. And that bugs the shit out of me. It's like, man, is there an option to tell it to go to the closed game? Because that's the only time I will ever hit that button, is for it to go, or to hold that button, I should say. Because if you hit the button, it goes back to the home screen automatically. I usually hold the button in order to turn the game off. And that's whenever this whole side menu thing is. Very sorry for that. I, again, have no idea what I'm talking about. But it's still a moderate pain in the ass. It's a lot of useless shit just to make it all pretty, and you're losing every single bit of your functionality to it. Not to mention that it seems like download speeds, at least for me, and I've heard from other people on Reddit too, that since this 4.0 update, it seems like download speeds have slowed down. It seems like it takes a lot longer to download a goddamn game than it used to. And I would like to see somebody do like an old benchmark with the old updates and what we've got now, because it just does. It seems like they're just taking longer than it should. And I don't know if that's, you know, maybe it's just me, maybe I just noticed. But it definitely does seem like, you know, we've got fairly good internet here. and I usually know how long it takes for a certain amount of gigabytes to download, and it just doesn't seem like it does it as fast as it used to. So I don't know. It could be something, could be nothing. But anyways, I don't know. That's something I wanted to bitch about. Because my I know I said it somewhere along the line that I've been watching Deadwood, which I've been loving the hell out of it, but I hit the last episode. They only made 3 goddamn seasons of it. So, you know, you run out on that show pretty quick. But because I just got done recording something else, and I said I didn't really feel like recording anymore, and if I was going to record something, I didn't know if I wanted to do, like, you know, just another Mad Max, because I'm not really in the mood for Mad Max right now. I'm not really in the mood for anything right now. But I said, you know what? I'm in the mood for bitching. I can't watch my show. I can't do anything else. So I'm in the mood for bitching. Let's get on Minecraft and let's bitch about stuff. So here I am. I'm here to bitch. So let's bitch. What are we going to bitch about? Well, besides 4.0, which I think is a fucking... I don't have too much problem with it. It seems like certain things move a little faster. At least to me, it just seems like certain aspects of the PlayStation seem to move a little faster, except for the download speeds. Download speeds still seem like they're taking way longer than they should. That just, I can't tell. Like I said, somebody would have to, you know, compare it to the old updates to see if maybe that there is a problem with it. I don't know. But games seem like they load up a little bit better. Shifting between the menus, especially if you're going to the home screen from a game. Turning the games off, for me, it seems like it handles it better. Like, there used to be this... When you would pull the old screen up and you would say close game, and then you would select yes, you know, when it, let's say, you know, make sure, there was always this, like, I almost want to call it like an overly dramatic pause. Like the PlayStation really had to think for a second. Like, okay, he just asked me to do something. I don't know if I really know how to do that just yet or not. But now it just seems like it does it automatically, and it's good, and I don't have to worry about it. I don't know, it's just one of those crazy random ass things that I happen to see that, you know, I've noticed, I guess. I guess you could say that. But yeah, the other stuff were kind of nice. I don't know what else. I don't know about the folders. I haven't touched any of that stuff yet. I haven't looked into any other stuff, because, I mean, really, there's not much I use the PlayStation for, well, anymore. The only thing I use it for is games. We used to watch Netflix and Hulu on it all the time, but now that we have the second PlayStation upstairs, the second PlayStation 4 upstairs, you know, that's mainly the Hulu Netflix PlayStation. This one that I've got in my game room, I just use it for games. And even then, I'm just using it for recording. That's all I ever do. I don't ever watch anything on it. Occasionally, if I'm using the computer for some kind of editing or some kind of rendering, I hear it. God damn it. Get me out of here. Where's he at? Oh, shit. Die, you little bastard. I got him. I will, you know, maybe throw YouTube on, because I used to watch YouTube on PlayStation 4 all the time. But I don't do that anymore, because I got the laptop here. It's usually sitting in front of my face. And, yeah, I just use laptop, or watch Netflix. Bleh, wow, really? Watch YouTube on the laptop now. Holy shit, how long is it going to take me to get that out? Damn, son. So, you know, I just use it to play games. And, oh, yes, I know what you're talking about. So, I have not been doing much in Minecraft. I have not been doing much in most any of the games. I've actually played a fair amount of the Pac-Man Championship Edition 2. I did the Arcade Saturdays a couple days ago. For anybody that doesn't know what that is, that's me trying out classic arcade games that either I remember or some that I don't remember, or reboots of games like the Championship Edition, for example. And I just usually take about 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. Check out what it is, have some nostalgia, tell some tales. If you're into that kind of stuff, I do it every Saturday. So, there's no reason not to stop on by and check it out because it's cool stuff. But anyways, the last one I did was the Pac-Man Championship Edition 2. And I've been playing that on the side, and I've been enjoying that. That's one of those, hey, I've got 30 minutes to burn before I got to go do something. So, why don't I just go ahead and play that and, get it done. And it's nice and easy. It's fun. I like it. I think that it's not as hard as the Championship Edition DX, the one that I played. I did that for Arcade Saturdays 2 weeks ago, I think it was. That one was tough. That was really tough. This one has its moments, but it's still, you can still tell that they've definitely pulled the difficulty back a fair amount. But the game I have been playing, and I'm kind of thinking that once this goddamn hole is dug, I think it's going to be my new go around and talk game is Star Trek Online, which just came out. God, what was that? Last Tuesday? Yeah, last Tuesday. Holy shit, man! I have been playing the hell out of it. Yeah, just came out last Tuesday, free to play. It is not a bad game for being free. And honestly, I have been playing it, I don't want to say almost nonstop. I've been playing a fair amount of it. I know Friday night and Saturday I played a lot because I actually got a chance to sit down with the damn thing. I got up to level 10 where I could get a new starship, and when level 10 hits, that's when it starts having fun. And I was actually able to get from level 10 to level 23 within a day. It was a beautiful thing. I'm starting to feel the grind now. I'm starting to get to the point where it's like, oh, okay, I get you now. Yeah, it's kind of slowing down a little bit, but all the story so far it's just a single player story. They kind of lead you by the hand. I'm starting to think that as I go on, they're going to start throwing me into situations where I have to, search out some other players and finish some stuff. At least that's what I think is going to happen. I don't know. I am level 23, and I'm probably, well, the levels follow you around. When you go into a new story mode, everybody's level is what your level is. So I guess the levels follow you. But I was going to say that I think I'm several levels over where I'm supposed to be, but now that I think about it, it's like no. I'm probably good for where I am. I know they have these random ship battle instances that you can go into, and where it's basically, you're kind of in a zone with, however many other players, and then they just keep throwing enemy ships at you. And I got to tell you this much right now: I've played several, outer space games where you're flying around in a ship, and you know, you're selecting certain attacks and you're doing that. I played the Star Wars Empire at War. Love the hell out of that game. It feels like that to a point. It doesn't play the same. It just feels like that. It just feels like you're going through. It has the same kind of, I don't want to say the same kind of art style, but it's the same kind of fighting style. It's also the same kind of fighting style as oh farkin' hell, is Rebel Galaxy, another game that came out on the PlayStation a couple weeks ago that I played a little bit of, but the storyline seemed like it wanted to have bigger britches than it was meant to have. So I was like, yeah, I don't know if I wanted to get into it too much. It seemed like a lot more micromanaging than I was willing to worry about. It was fun, don't get me wrong. Go check out Rebel Galaxy. It just, there was a lot more to it than I wanted to get into. And I may pick it up again later, somewhere down the line. Just as of right now, I don't really feel like it. Man, throat's starting to get dry as soon as I start talking to you people. And that's only because I haven't been recording that much. For a while there, I was recording every day at least, every night. Because of the way that I have my schedule, my uploading schedule. It's as soon as I get one uploaded, then I record another one. And like I said, I'm usually a good week or so ahead of myself as far as recording. But even then, if I record one, or if I edit one, I record one. Like tonight, I just did the Mad Max for the Monday of this week, and I should have recorded a Mad Max, but I didn't feel like it. And that's why I came in here to do this, because I was like, man, I don't want to record a Mad Max. I can record a Mad Max tomorrow night. I can record something else tomorrow night. But yeah, I did record my first Resident Evil for the Halloween stuff, for the October scare games. I'm actually rendering that one right now. I'm hoping that I won't get a copyright claim from Capcom. That would suck. Capcom made Resident Evil, right? I said that in the video too. God, I hope that's right. I feel like a douche if it's not right. But how long has it been now? Has it been 2 weeks since I filed the copyright dispute on Konami? I think it's been 2 weeks. I still haven't heard back from them yet. More than likely, nothing's going to happen to it. Either that or they're just going to let it stand for the full 30 days, and then what's probably going to wind up happening is that it's going to be the middle of October before I hear about it. And they're probably just going to drop it anyways, and I'll be able to use it, but I can't do a second one because it'll be the same goddamn thing. It's either that or I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. It just seems like right now that nobody gives a shit. That nobody's caring what's going on. Sorry about that. It just seems like nobody's caring what's going on, and that it's just going to... I just think it's going to fizzle out. And then I'm going to be standing there with, you know, half of October already gone and be like, well, shit, you know, I don't know what to do. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. It's pissing me off. The whole thing pissed me off anyways. The whole idea that they can claim their gameplay. Just, man, you want to talk about something that chaps my sack. I said chaps my sack the other day to Angie, and she laughed. She thought that was the funniest damn thing in the world. I love that woman. Sometimes she finds some humor in the silliest shit. It's like I've known her for 20 years of my life. We've been actually going out for 4 of those years, and she has not heard me say chaps my sack once since we've been together. I don't know. It's just crazy. So I just pulled up the home menu just to take a look at the options. I guess the options are like music and, you know, friends and chat. And it's all stuff I don't use. And what gets me is that we can't put music on the hard drive. So why is there a music option? I mean, I know you could probably, hell, knowing them, it's probably just specifically for Spotify or whatever the hell music program that they use. I don't know. I just think it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Just, you don't have to give it back to me, PlayStation. Just give me some options to be able to change some shit. That's all I want. That's all I really, really want. As the Spice Girls once said. So yeah, I am starting to save blocks that are not just cobblestone, because I don't know, I've got so much cobblestone. And I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do after I get the hole done. And we haven't even talked about the hole. Jesus Christ, I've been sitting here digging this friggin' hole, and I haven't even talked about the pyramid above us. I haven't even talked about, you know, how close it is to being done. I've just been digging and bitching. I haven't even thought about talking about any of this. But let me get done with this row and I'll look up. As you can see, I've got 2 sides of the pyramid completely done. And that took a while to do. I think it takes a good, I bet you it probably took 4 hours for each side. And as you can see, this side is not done yet. That was where I ran out of glass right there. And that side is still open because that's the house, or that side has the house that I still go to for, you know, most of my pickaxes and shit. So I left that side open, and that'll be the last side I get done. Even though this is the stupidest part. Even though that side is the side where I usually keep all of my my sticks and all of my, you know, pickaxe stuff and the iron and everything like that, all the glass and stuff is over here. So when I do get ready to do that, I have to get all my glass and take it back over this way. It's just, it's stupid. it's one of those moments I looked at and I was like, oh man, what am I doing? What am I thinking? But it is a very big thing. I've been to the top, and I don't know if I said it in the last episode or not, but I actually built all the way up to the ceiling, and this thing still has a fair amount of space left above it. I just saved you guys from like a hack. My throat decided it wanted to close up there. So I seriously just started hacking really bad. I had to mute the microphone. But I built it all the way up to the ceiling just to see how high it can get. And it makes some interesting it makes me have some interesting ideas of what I want to do next, where I want to go next. I know there's a place that's kind of due north of where we are now. It's actually north and northwest, I think, so it'd be that way. Yeah, like like you guys can see that from here. But there's a desert out there. And the way I'm digging it, it's going to be completely flat by the time I'm done. I mean, it's a fairly nice flat area to begin with. But because I'm digging it out for all the sand, it's going to be even more flat than that. So I thought, you know, I think it's time to build something. We haven't built anything in this. I mean, we built the houses, you know, but the houses are shit. They're just, the houses are just crap. There's nothing to them. They exist as hovels that I use as staging areas, nothing more. So I thought, hey, you know, why don't we build something besides just the houses? So I don't know what to build. I do know that I want it to hit the ceiling. I want it to go all the way up to the top. Without a doubt. If I'm going to build something that big, I'm going to build something that damn big. I've got enough resources that I can do it. I've got enough cobblestone. I've got enough bricks. I've got enough everything. And I'm not crazy enough that I'm gonna like go and make all of this into cobblestone bricks or whatever the hell it is. I'm not doing that. There's no way in hell I'm doing that. But I don't want it to be just cobblestone either. So I don't know how I want to do it just yet. I don't even know what I want to do. I know I can make a castle. I've done it before. Circular castles. I've thought about making a circle. I've thought about making a spiral castle kind of thing. I've thought about doing building a very large cube with many floors. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to do anything, because like I said, I think that I could easily move this whole series over to Star Trek Online and not skip a beat. Because the way that I play Star Trek Online, you know, it's just like this. I don't, you know, it's not really a thinking thing unless it's a story. And if it's one of those, you know, grindy things where I just go in and look for those instance battles, then shit, you know, why not? But I don't know. I don't know what to do. So I don't know. I will figure it out eventually. I don't want to say for certain that I'm going to do something or I'm not going to do something. I don't want to do that. I just know that somewhere along the line we're going to have to figure out what the hell's going on, because I don't want to be stuck playing Minecraft forever. And I'll be absolutely honest with you, I will probably wind up getting sick and tired of this goddamn game, because that's usually how I do Minecraft. It's like I'll play it and play it and play it, and I'll make something cool like this, and then I'll be like, meh, yeah, meh. And by then something else will come along. It sucks that there's so many good games coming out, but I'm broke as shit, because I'm still only getting like... I bet you I'm still only getting about 10 hours a week at work. It's really pissing me off that I cannot get one goddamn... I talk to so many different staffing agencies, and I talk to so many different... or I send out so many different applications, you know, to different places. And I've been into staffing agencies. I've had interviews. I've talked to people. You know, I've got more experience than most of a lot of these other people that they've got coming in. I see it. I'm actually going in. I'm actually dressing nice. I'm actually, you know, doing it up. And, you know, they got schlubs in there that are... I hate going into a staffing agency and a motherfucker's walking in there with a dirty, ratty-ass fucking tank top and sweatpants. And he's got flip-flops on. And it's like, I'm in there with a really nice dress shirt and really nice, you know, dress pants, you know, trying to actually look like I'm somebody. And this motherfucker's walking in there and he's taking the lowest paying piece of shit job he can get and getting hired on the spot, and I can't... Am I reaching too high? Surely I'm not, man. God, I've been working for most of my goddamn life. Or, you know, 20 plus years of experience in work. That's got to count for something. I've done everything, too. I've absolutely done everything in my life. Every kind of factory work. I've been supervisor several times. I've done retail. I've done quality control. I've done maintenance. I've been a fucking janitor. You know, groundskeeper. What the fuck more do you want? It absolutely blows my mind that I can't get one goddamn single person to even remotely give me a look for anything. And there's good jobs out there. There's really good jobs out there that I can't get them to glance at me for one fucking second. And do I think I deserve something better than what these other people have? You know, I'm gonna say yeah, because I'm an egomaniac. Fuck you. Again, I think my experience and my intelligence and several other factors, you know, I think they add up to me being able to qualify for something more than just being, you know, Joe Warehouse Monkey, because I'm not... I don't want to go off and be just another fucking warehouse monkey. That's all there is around where we live. It's just fucking warehouses. And I don't want to do that with my life. I've done that several times before. I've done it to the point to where I was supervisor, manager, whatever the shit you want to call it. And I don't have to... I shouldn't be forced to have to be just another worker schlub. I really... And I'm, at this point, I'm too old in my life to know that if I take a job like that, all I'm going to be is just worker schlub. That's all I'm going to be. I'm not going to have any movement. Hell, the place I'm at right now, I don't want to be at because there's no movement. There's nowhere for me to go. They still will not talk to me about moving me to another shift. They like what I'm doing. They like having me there to finish up their work. And I said, fine, whatever. I don't care. That's great. You know, just give me more hours so that I can actually afford to pay my fucking bills. But they don't. More than anything, they just don't talk to me anymore. I think that's what really pisses me off more than anything else, is nobody's telling me what the hell's going on. It's like I come in and oh God, just last week, my staffing agency actually called me up to ask me who my supervisor was out where I work. And I said, I don't have a supervisor. And they were blown away by that. They said, what do you mean? And I said, well, when I come in, everybody else is gone because I work on a second shift. And the only other people in the building work on the other side of the building doing what they do. And what I do is on this side of the building, and usually I'm the only one over here. I come in, I do my work, I get it done, and I leave. And they said, okay, well, we need to know what your hours were. And of course, I said, well, you guys told me I didn't have to save my hours anymore because my hours were being recorded twice. And everybody was kind of throwing a hissy fit about it. And they were like, well, the guy that we have out there, I don't even remember what the hell his name was, they said, he's not out there anymore, so, we don't really know who is supposed to be recording your time. And I was like, oh, man, that's awesome. That's so great that not even the place that hired me to come out and work for these people, they don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. That's just great. That's fantastic stuff. I just another one of those things that blows my mind. It's also another one of those things that tells me that I need to get the fuck out. I think to a point I just need to quit because the same damn temporary company keeps sending me emails telling me about all these terrific job offers that they could give me. All I need to do is just apply for them. And I apply for them, yet I either never hear back from them or I hear them tell me that I already worked for them, so I can't apply for these other places. And it's like, wait a minute. Why can't I just work two jobs? You've already got me working part-time at one place anyways. I'll keep working here. Just give me another job that I can work at from the other hours that I don't do. I mean, what's the harm in me working two places for you people? And it seems like every time I try to bring up the option to quit this job, I get either ignored or it becomes, well, we need to talk to somebody out there to see, what our options are as far as that's concerned. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, I'm telling you I want to quit. You don't need to talk to them about it. You need to talk to me about it because I just want to get out of this so that you guys can give me a better job. It's just, I find it ridiculous that they can't place me because I'm already placed. It's like, well, what if a guy wanted to work two jobs? What if? And I've met plenty of people that work two 8-hour jobs. Hell, I've known people that have worked an 8-hour and then worked two 4-hour part-time jobs. What if I wanted to be one of those kinds of guys? You telling me I can't, double work for you people? That's not an option? That's another one of those things that I just don't understand. It's very ludicrous, and it's leading me to believe that even if I do ever get out of this job, I don't think I need to deal with this staffing agency because I'm starting to learn that this staffing agency, who I thought were okay people, they are just turning out to be just another goddamn people factory. And I can't stand people factories. We are human beings. Treat us like human beings. Don't just treat us like another fucking worker monkey that's going to make you money. It is so bad. I've run into so many of these goddamn people that I know. You know, as soon as you walk into a staffing agency, it's just another fucking people factory. They got you come in, they got you sign everything before they even look at you. They will take your IDs, your 2 forms of ID right there, make a copy of it, and then they'll tell you to sit down and wait until somebody comes up and talks to you. And usually that somebody is just a random ass person sitting in the back. Never met you before, doesn't know you, even though you filled out an application online on their online website. They still don't know who the fuck you are. They don't care. You're just another goddamn money-making human being to them. Because whether these people want to admit it or not, they're making money off of you working for other people. That's how these fucking temporary agencies work. And it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And that's how they treat you. They treat you like just another fucking worker ant. They don't care. They will tell you that they can give you the best jobs available. They will give you the best opportunities available, and sometimes they do. You know, sometimes they will place you, place somebody, anybody. It don't matter. They will place a person in a job that is perfect for that person, and it works out great, and everything's cool and everything's happy. But then you will get the places that they don't give a fuck what is on your resume. They will try to shovel you into the worst piece of shit job possible. They will lie to you about that job every which way they can. They will tell you every positive thing about it, and they will manipulate you. And I've had places do this. They will manipulate you into going out and thinking that a job is one thing, and then it turns out that it's something completely different. I mean, absolutely completely different. I've had places that told me, "Oh, you know, this will be a nice, easy first shift. It's clean." It's clean factory, you know, it's not stressful at all. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, you come in, you do your work. It's really good pay, all this bullshit. And then you get there, and then you find out that it's 10 fucking hours on a second shift. That it wasn't the staffing agency that put you where you're going. It was the company that put you where you're going. And even though you're supposed to be able to argue that, you can't, because the staffing agency will usually 9 times out of 10, you know, take the business's side on these things. But then you also find out that it's very dirty factory work, that it's very heavy lifting. I've had places that have told me, oh, you know, the most you'll ever have to worry about picking up is 30, 40 pounds. Which, if you don't know what 30, 40 pounds is, it's actually, it's moderate. It's not heavy, but it's enough that if you were doing it every day, you're going to feel it. But I've had places that have told me, oh, it's only 30, 40 pounds, and then I get there, and then I'm lifting 70 fucking pound engine blocks. I've had that happen before, believe it or not. That's crazy shit. That was some blatant ass lying nonsense is what that was. It was ridiculous. But on that same token, you will get the places that, you know, you'll go in and they'll say, you know, it's nice, easy work. You're going in, you're doing your 8 hours, you're coming home, it's from this time to this time. And then, like I said, you find out that it's a 10-hour fucking job where you have a 30-minute unpaid lunch, so you're already there for 10 and a half hours a day. And I've been to some places where they won't even give you breaks. That was the one that blew my mind. That was when I knew that there's something seriously wrong with staffing agencies, because they didn't bother to tell you that you don't get breaks, that you will get a 30-minute unpaid lunch, but you won't get a break. For 10 hours, 10 and a half hours. 10 and a half hours of your life, you get one chance to spend 30 minutes not working. And they wanted to make it seem like It was the best goddamn job in the world, best paying job in the world, at such and fuck amount of dollars an hour, and then you find out that there are so many other nicer, better places that are paying $2 to $3 more than this place was. Fuck you, man. Fuck you and fuck your shitty ass job. Somebody somewhere is going to enjoy the hell out of this place, and they're going to fall for your nonsense. And what's even worse is they're going to fall for your nonsense and think that if you quit this job, that you'll never be able to work for this temporary agency again, or this staffing agency again, and that they'll never be able to find a job anywhere ever. Because I've heard the rumors, and I don't even know if they're true anymore. I don't even think they're true anymore. But there used to be rumors back whenever I first started working. Back whenever I was told by family members that all these staffing agencies are connected. That, you know, such and fuck staffing agency, as soon as they know that you're not worthy of working for them, they will go to every other staffing agency and they will rub your goddamn name in the ground, and you will be put on this no work list. I don't know if it's true or not. Because I've usually been able to go in, if I ask for the shittiest job in the world, they'll give me the shittiest job in the world. I have no problem doing it. Or they have no problem giving me the shittiest job in the world. I've worked the shittiest jobs in the world. I have literally shoveled shit in my life. I've worked at some of the shittiest jobs in the world. And again, I think I've earned enough in my life that, you know, I don't need to take the shittiest jobs in the world. I think I'm better than that now. I think my experience stands on its own merits. It absolutely, again, it absolutely blows my mind that nobody wants to give you the time of day. I've been to places where they won't even ask me about my experiences on my resume. It's like, dude, you're looking right at my goddamn resume. You know, can't you see that I was, you know, lead supervisor of this division, you know, of a place that I worked for, you know, 2-3 years? You know, what, aren't you even going to ask me about that? You're not going to ask me, you know, how many of these jobs closed up because the economy was shit. You know, you're going to generally assume that I've only worked, you know, at one place for 3 years, and I quit. I didn't quit. That place closed up. That was life. That was life in the early 2000s, man. That's the way it was. You could not stay at a job. Stay to save your life. All these places closed up, and we had nowhere to go. The only place we could go is these shitty ass staffing agencies that all they care about anymore is you know, college kids. And that's true. That's all I ever see at these places is college kids and Joe Schlubs. And Joe Schlubs are doing Joe Schlub jobs, and college kids are doing all these fucking call center and IT tech jobs that I know that I'm qualified to do, but I'll be goddamn, they ain't taking me. So I don't know. I don't know. It's probably something I'm doing wrong. I don't know. I know the education is not there. I've said that before. There's a time and place for everything, and it's called college, and I fucked that one up. I fucked my life on that one. I still have 3 years, 3 semesters. No, it would be 6 semesters. I have enough credits to call myself a junior in college. As far as being computer tech, I know I was there. I don't have the degree, but I have enough credits to be able to say that I was a junior. But that doesn't mean anything. I'm starting to think that the age is a thing more than anything else. I don't know. It's just it's definitely pissing me off, and I'm getting sick and tired of it. And I definitely feel like I'm stuck in this job because again, they won't, they have other opportunities that they will send me a goddamn email saying, oh, look at these other great careers that you could have. And I'm like, well, fuck, that's a quality control technician. That's a general assembly technician. You can pay me an extra $1 an hour to go work assembly shit. I can do that. Hell, I've done that before. Some of these other goddamn places. This one place I had an interview for, I had to drive all the way up to the north side of the city I live in. It was a friggin' 35-40 minute drive. I got up there and I looked the guy right in the eye and said, you know, everything you do in this plant, I've done. I've done the graphic design. I've done the quality control. I've ran the machines. I've done everything that they do. They did they produce warning labels. That's probably the best way I can describe it. But from start to finish, I've done everything that they do in that plant. And I told him, I said, man, I've done everything you do. You need somebody to work in the back and quality control and help roll stickers and do this and cut and all this stuff. Man, I've done that too. I've done every single bit of this. You need somebody to be back there and to weed vinyl. Fuck, man. I used to work in a goddamn screen printing shop where we used to weed vinyl and do quality control. Man, I've done this. Dude, hook me up. And yet, nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Usually I walk out of these feeling better than I did before I came in, but now I'm just pissed off. I'm just really, really pissed off. And I know this one's gone long as shit. Because I think I've already done like 5 or 6 of these, and I'm looking at the time, and I'm like, man, I bet you it's probably been 1 hour and 10 minutes by now. So maybe we should stop before I get too pissed off, huh? This Dr. Pepper's giving me heartburn. You can believe that shit. So, how many more do I got? I got 3 more. So I'm going to keep digging this for another, I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm going to upload these videos and then see how the other one is rendering. But I don't know, I guess I just needed a chance to come in and just bitch about stuff because I'm just getting really tired of shit. I got a lot of other stuff on my plate, but I just don't know what to say about that. It's just a lot of crapola. A lot of nonsense. Now I gotta worry about going to bed. God damn it. Man, unbelievable. But hey, non-drunken Minecraft. There you go, right? That's how these things are. And again, I usually leave out better than I came in, but now I'm just pissed. God damn it. So anyways, hey, thanks for listening to me ramble on. Usually these are fun. But again, I know that not many people listen to these anyways. I see views all the time, but you guys never make it past the first 5 minutes. I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't listen to this shit either. I really wouldn't. But you never know. Maybe somebody will eventually, and they'll get around to watching them all. They'll be like, yeah, I identify, man. I know what you're talking about. I get it. But until that time, hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming around. If you guys have anything to bitch about, leave it in the comments. I swear to you, you leave something in the comments, man, and I will bring it up in the next one of these that I do. Totally, seriously, and I'll talk about it. I'll say whatever the fuck you want to talk about. The size of Hitler's balls. Well, we could talk ball, one ball. He only had one testicle. You want to talk about it? We'll talk about it. Shit, I don't care. I'll laugh my ass all the way through it too. It'll be fun. I don't know. Try it out. But yeah. Until next time. I will see you guys later. I'm not even going to go through the outro because these aren't really considered outro worthy. But, wow. Let them all disappear. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Alright. Happy somethings. Take it easy. And watch out for the other guy.